Hello folks, and this is another morning from Belgrade in Serbia. It's actually slight snow in the air at this time of year here in Serbia. So no, it's Sarajevski. Yeah, it's Sarajevski. Yeah, just maybe by the window. It's always a window. It's yes, it's English minister. Yeah, Sevapi. That's local. This rolls rice and asnet. Yeah, Sevapi. Very Greek style, like gyros.
Check that one.
Oh, добрый день. Можно двое?
5 pieces, sure.
Yeah, 5 pieces, like 5 and 5.
2 times
Yeah.
5.
And granini juice.
Granny juice, apple, orange, peach.
Peach? Yeah, 2 peach.
Inside tilapia, you want kind of onion, the tradition.
That's
Kind
it.
of onion.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Can
in
you
both.
try that? Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is, but let's check. Alright, we finally got our food. And here it is. It's basically a traditional Sarajevo meal with, like, it's a pita wrap with meat rolls inside and cheese on top, some kind of cheese. And for it we're gonna drink granini peach juice. Alright, let's try the first bite. Pretty good actually. Meat is very good, and it's actually cheese and onion, I realized. It tastes quite similar to shashlik. Oh, pretty good actually. Very oily. I'll show you guys again. This is basically the meat roll. This is the cheese and onion are wrapped inside this pita bread. And now it's the granini peach juice. Pretty similar to whichever other peach juice. And here we have the Saint Sava temple, scouting from the distance all the way to the city center down there. Pretty cool. Wow. Here you have the Saint Sava temple, which is basically the biggest Orthodox temple after Hagia Sophia in the world. So you can say it's the second biggest, but since Hagia Sophia is partially a mosque, you can say that this one is the biggest one in the world. I've been to a lot of Orthodox church during my stays in both Russia and in Ukraine. They are all beautiful in their way. This one is also very beautiful. It's very tall. That's what's special about this one. So this big construction here was actually built during 1930s. Like in 1935, the first stone here was laid, and that was during the time of Yugoslavia, which is pretty interesting because most Orthodox church that I've been to is several hundred years old. Like you have all these Orthodox churches in East Europe, Ukraine, Russia. I've never been to an Orthodox church in Greece before, but they are several hundred years old. This one is not even 100 years old, and it's such an enormous construction. Just look at this. I love how the church just blends in with the rest of the floor here. It's pretty awesome. You can basically see the difference of the floor and the church. So let's be quiet here. And here we see it from this angle, which is much more prettier than the construction angle. Alright, seems like we reached the Museum of Yugoslavia. Straight ahead here. It was a bit of a walking distance from the city center, around 40 minutes from where we lived. Monument to Marshal Tito. Oh, the guy himself. King himself, I think. Oh, we'll take a better look at him later. For now, I'm just gonna explore this. Добрый день. Можно два билета?
800 dinara.
Here you have the map of Yugoslavia, how it was from 1980 until the World War, when it was invaded. The Yugoslav Republic dissolved in 1991 and until Kosovo declared itself independent in, well, it's written 2006 here, but 2008 is the actual date. Very interesting. Anyway, and here you have the sculptures of these people wearing the old currency.
I think it's a paper check.
It's a paper check, yes.
I think so.
But this is the old currency, I guess.
That's mine.
So, this is the next part. Finally finished the museum. Pretty interesting museum. Divided into 3 parts. 2 of them related to Tito, and the last part related to the people during the Yugoslavia, the period of Yugoslavia. So basically here we can see leftovers from the Yugoslav wars in the 90s. It's quite horrible to look at, all these fallen buildings here. I saw like this one here as well, it's about to collapse. It looks like it's under reconstruction, but still takes a lot of time from the government to actually put in effort to reconstruct. So
I don't think they will reconstruct. It's a symbol, isn't it? It's not about reconstruction.
I don't know actually, but it's not very safe though. So we just fixed a ticket to the city called Bijeljina, which is just across the border to Bosnia, or closer explained Republika Srpska, which is basically a Serbian republic within Bosnia-Herzegovina. So tomorrow morning at 9 I'll take the bus from Beograd's main bus station, and I hope I'll find the right bus. It's written here which peron, which platform it's situated on, and here you can see the explanation here. Here is the platform, and here is the time, and the whole ticket. Well, this is a round ticket, so this is to Bosnia, Bijeljina. This is from Bosnia back to Serbia. So it's just gonna be a day trip, but the whole process costed 1,110 Serbian dinar. So see you guys tomorrow, and good night.